oriented. How did I used to do this? Where did I used to put the camera? I forget. Angelo here. Hollywood, what's the word? Spectre. Hollywood ghost. Got my little statues, my figurines. Paid too much for them. Except this one was free from the Thin Hao Temple, if I pronounced that right. Oh, this one I already had. But I got my little Buddha figurine. This one a friend gave me a couple years ago. I really like the green. And I thought this would be nice. This old lady. Oh, and also, I got too many. I couldn't fit them everywhere. This frog. Forgot to put that on the thumbnail. What do you want? I'm a ghost. I don't think like a normal person. Alright. Got a bunch of clothes to iron. This is pretty cool. They let me have this free at the temple. Oh, can't see my head. It's been a while since I live streamed my ironing. I forget how I did this. How come sometimes I can pour the water in my iron perfectly, and other times I put in like 3 milliliters and it just starts pouring out like it doesn't go down right? What the hell is going on with this water? I've been practicing training my bladder to not be so overactive, so I'm pissing every 30 minutes and dehydrated like a severely dehydrated ghost. So I pissed these pants last week, but I just let them dry out and kept wearing them for a few days. Because I was like, crap, both my Carhartt jeans I completely soaked with urine, and I don't want to just wash them now. So I just let this one dry, because this was the least soiled of the two, and just wore it the rest of the week. But I washed it this morning. I was going to say last night. It's been a long day. I've been up since 3:40. I'm so happy tomorrow's day off work. Just came at the perfect time. Like, I don't know, I haven't felt that productive lately, and in a way I haven't been, in a way I have. I've been away from my writing. That's like my connection, you know, to everything, my source in a way. I've been focused instead on coloring and editing, but I'm like, yeah, Angelo, but you're a writer above all. If I could have a career in coloring or write for free, I would write for free. I'm serious. It's not even like a dilemma. It's not even a hard choice. There's no choice involved. I cannot do the coloring alone, even though I love doing it. I don't mean like, oh, it would absolutely kill me. It's just like, it would just become undeniable. Great. More spots in these Carhartt jeans that I see have to be patched up at the the dry cleaners. I keep getting different pockets of it patched up, like these rear pockets, they patched up all right. I kind of think they could have done more than that. Whatever. I've had these so long, they've held their value for like well over a year. $50 jeans. I'm wearing like cheapo jeans now. They're more comfortable and maybe kind of more stylish, but nowhere near as rugged as these Carhartts. My diet's been pretty good. I cheated a little today. I had some Korean rice, sort of not candies, but like rice cakes with beans in them. And then I had a bunch of extra fruit and a little Korean honey citron tea, like ginger tea. So I cheated. Feel a little bad about that because I'm like, damn, why'd I do that? Did better though than past weekends because I'm like, I know it's not going to fulfill me. One good thing I can say is I didn't go out and get another snack today, this evening. I thought I could have, but I'm like, I would just be getting it to boost my mood because my mood's a little down. By the way, I completely screwed up on this air filter that I have here. Turns out I have not been actually filtering or filtrating my air in my room in the month since I've had this thing. I didn't realize when you get the Coway or the Coway air HEPA air filter I have running in the corner, you can't see it. You have to open it up and take the plastic wrap off the charcoal filter and the HEPA filter. So it's been running and just blowing air through it past the filters that were wrapped in plastic. I took them off today because I thought it's about time I cleaned them, right? I'm like, why is the front thing perfectly clean? That's kind of weird. And then I realize, like, huh? Oh, should this be wrapped in plastic? No, and I ripped it off and I'm like, oh, the air is so much more crisp in my room now with this air filter actually running. I cannot freaking believe it. Cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, also, I'm hanging this thing on the wall. I got this at the temple too. I like this. It was the last one. A holographic, some kind of like goddess goddess. Deed is really nice. Like meditating or in a meditating position. It's funny. It looks clear on camera. If you're in person, it like shifts based on which direction you look at it. But I'm lucky. I had 2 drywall screws left, so I put one on the wall and hung that that little what do you call that piece of art? So, you know, getting through the day, the week, whatever. I wish I didn't eat all that fruit tonight. I pigged out. At least it was fruit, so there are vitamins, but it's a lot of sugar. So let's be real. I just crave so much, but I don't need it. I shouldn't be cheating on the weekends. Although I'm actually never eating enough calories even for my meal plan. Like I'm always under with probably carbs, I'm guessing. Oh, probably fats today too. No, I don't know about that because I did have salmon, which has a lot of fats for dinner. But you can see how thin I am. I've been the thinnest I've been since I was like 15. I'm 37 now. I was 143 pounds the other day. Part of it is just stress. But yeah, I'm on the meal plan, but it's stressed. I'm really trying to get editing or film coloring jobs. I'm still studying the coloring. The editing I kind of know, but the dilemma is a lot of editors do use Adobe Premiere and the Adobe Suite, and I use Magix Vegas. It's like, well, I'd rather not learn a whole new software, and it wouldn't take long to learn it at all, but I would have to pay for it, and I can afford it. But here's the thing: it's like I could just learn Magic's Vegas. Well, I already know it, but I mean, like, keep learning the new features and stuff, which are really cool, and help promote it, popularize it, and all in my own way. Which I don't think anyone's ever bought Magic Vegas because of me. Maybe they have. I got it because of someone else, a filmmaker, who recommended it to me, and I think it was a great choice. But DaVinci Resolve, which I'm studying coloring on, does uh, get used as an industry standard coloring tool. So that I'm like, lean into that, keep learning it. I'll get work there. Good colorists are in demand. People need good colorists. So my roommate who just moved out gave me this really cool Andy Warhol shirt. Yes, I was talking a little bit down about him. It's not to demean him. He was sick and he wasn't wearing a mask and he didn't seem to take it that seriously. And it's like you can't even necessarily say like a person's a bad person for that. It's like when you get to it, everyone has such strong rationalizations for what they do. And here's him doing something nice, giving me this shirt. I'm like, this is so cool. I haven't tried it on. I wanted to wash it first. Seeing his bananas making me hungry. But yeah, I'm so glad I had tomorrow off. It's like the perfect time to get a day off for me, just with the stress I'm going through. And it's really self-inflicted. I want to be doing more, writing more, and I will. Also, my classes start this week, my writing classes, so I'm excited for that. I swear the air is so much more crisp in here today now that I actually have this air filter running. It's amazing. I don't know what I was breathing in thinking my air must be clean because this air filter is running and it wasn't doing a damn thing. But man, I see my face in the mirror and I look gaunt. And it's not dangerous. I'm not like dangerously underweight. I'm not even underweight, I don't think. I still have some weight to lose to get cut and then try and bulk up as I start exercising again. So this week will be the 4th week since I got COVID. And depends what you call symptoms. As far as like how long has it been since I had symptoms, respiratory symptoms pretty much went away after 2.5 days, but the brain fog and the feelings of dissociation kept. You're right, Aiden. I shouldn't cheat. I messed up. It wasn't worth it. That's the thing. Now I have a belly full of fruit, which, yeah, it's got nutrients and stuff. It's true. It does have vitamin C and probably antioxidants. The air filter is running overtime now to there it is. It detects when like the air is dirtier and it runs stronger, but it wasn't worth it. And it's like if I'm gonna cheat with something really sweet, but even then I don't want to. It's not worth it. Just not worth it. I'm like, damn it, why'd I do that? Yeah, I was kind of craving food, but it's like I gotta tell my mind that's not me being deprived. That's what fat loss feels like. And then I enjoy it. But that happens, I give into those cravings when I'm less motivated. It's not a problem. Like when I'm at work, I'm motivated, I'm focused. I can be hungry and not cheat. Anyways, I'll be alright. I've been steadily getting my mood up over the weekend. Going to that Thien Hao, I always worry if I'm saying it wrong, but the Thien Hao temple is great. Beautiful experience. And I want to go to the New Year there. And also, I don't want to buy snacks because I want to save money. Even I gave in and bought those Korean rice cakes today, but I'm like, yeah, I enjoyed them, and they were like, they had some nutrients and stuff, but come on, it was too many carbs, and it was $7. So it's like, even if I only spent $7 a week on snacks, which I've spent more than that, like $10 a week on snacks, $40 a month, 410 months, 480 dollars a year in snack. $480 I could have, bam, slap back in my wallet. So how ridiculous is that? That I spend money thinking it's just $7 and it's a lot. I'm like, how great would it be if I could accomplish that, come out of the weekend. And the first 3 weeks or a month on the Mike O'Hearn meal plan, I didn't cheat at all. Not on weekends, nothing. Now, I'm like, well, I'm so gaunt, I'm so thin. I'm not thin enough. I've been on this cut phase forever when I could have been cut in 2 months. Maybe 3 months. But that's okay. I'm like, reflecting, journaling, getting back, and also that's a small part of it, getting to work. I read a script today. I edited a video, my video on how screenwriters are their own worst enemies. So that helped my mood. Talked to some people. Cleaned the apartment. So it's like I got up and got moving. I love being up early on a weekend. A weekday. Well, I mean, I like it weekday. I don't like saying like, oh, I dread it going to work weekdays. I don't. I'm just trying to make more time for the things that are really valuable to me and meaningful. Film, writing. And going to see how things go in the apartment with the vacancy now next to me. It's so luxurious not having a person next to me. For no other reason, the guy was cool. For no other reason than I can speak freely and nobody can hear me. I just feel weird talking in here and someone can hear me because I can never feel like I'm being truly myself. Sort of, but like I can never speak as openly, as loudly. And now I'm like, yes, I have some privacy. I'm like, it's okay. 37 years old or not, it doesn't matter how old I am. If I'm not truly making enough money to have my own place, then it's not like, oh, it's a problem that I'm 37 and I'm living across from whatever, 26-year-old or something. It doesn't matter. What does the age matter? I went through a bunch of stuff and ended up here. And this is where I am, like, grown men live in prison and have to, bunk up with people. The back of this is already pretty, no, not the edges, ironed. Took a big dump today, that was nice. Got it all out of my system. Also, I got a bunch of teas at Chinatown yesterday. I'm drinking a lot of tea. That's good for you. Not too much. I heard there's something bad about it. I don't know. But try and limit it to 4 cups a day of tea. And tonight, what I want to do, study more coloring, but I think I'm going to focus. I've done plenty of that. Well, I want to retype out a screenplay. I don't even want to watch a movie. I feel I haven't deserved one. I got to work to enjoy it. If I watch a movie, I'm going to be all angsty, like I didn't earn it. I have to expel some effort or engage in some effort, generate whatever. But man, it is so nice not having someone here. I seriously, no joke, I don't wish for anything. Like, I'm fine where I am, but like, if my mom was here and had a place, I would move in with her to save money and to have some privacy. I know I wouldn't really want to do that. Like, I do want to kind of be out on my own, but she'd be happy. She'd be happy to live with me. Um, it would be fine. Whatever. I'll be fine where I am. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm fine. As long as I keep engaging in effort. It was a funny thing. Today I was feeling really low, but I did things that didn't feel good, but I realized, like, I know they're good for me, reflecting and stuff, because I'm like, oh, if I just reflect, I'm not going to feel good. I want to feel good right now. And how self-pitying is that? And so I I did some of that, and it just elevated me tenfold to feeling so much better. And I'm like, that's right. I shouldn't focus on being happy. I should focus on meaningful work, and the happiness will follow. Oh, I was wondering what's wrong with this. The shirt's inside out. Out and about. Excuse me. But I can feel it, like the little depression, the little lack of motivation, like, oh, books don't look as appealing to me, and writing, and I'm like, oh, that's not me. Like, I'm just, in my mind, I'm too much pleasure seeking, not even doing anything wild at all. Literally, pleasure seeking for me is checking my email, uh, scrolling through YouTube when I wake up restless at 11 o'clock at night. But I've been doing pelvic floor exercises. I'm trying to do them now, not to get too graphic, to strengthen my pelvic floor muscles so my bladder isn't like fluttering like this little moth in me, and I don't piss all over the toilet every 30 minutes when I'm lying down and when I'm up during the day. And I think it's getting better. And also, I'm adding like a quarter tablespoon of salt to like 3 meals. So it's basically like a teaspoon of salt a day. Because I realized, first of all, I had my blood pressure done, and it was great. It was low. Not dangerously low. It was just, they said it was like very good. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I know I'm not taking too much salt now, at least by that measure. So I can afford to add more. And that's the beauty of having your healthcare managed. You can experiment with that. I know they make blood pressure machines you can use at home. But, so I'm like, okay, I'll just add more salt. And now I can see, does it make a difference in how often I go to the bathroom? So far today, I'm thinking it does. It seems like it. I should keep a log of that. I left some logs in the toilet today, but I should keep a journal of how often I piss. That'd be kind of tedious, or at least at night. Do it of how often I do it at night. and just keep moving as if I'm interested in everything and feeling good, and the feelings will come. I know that. I've been through this 1,000 times now. So I'm like, I'm good. I'll come out of this better. After coming out of COVID, I realized, I want to be doing more. It's not that I want to be doing, I was already doing everything so well. Now I backslid somewhat. Man, this air is so crisp in here with this Co-Way air filter. This HEPA filter. Too bad it wasn't actually working when I had COVID. I thought it was filtering my air. I had the filters wrapped in plastic and I didn't realize it. When you have to take them off, I saw nothing about that in the instructions. I'm not sure I really read the instructions. I just plugged it in and turned it on. But now the air, it just feels so much crisper in here. I'm like, what kind of poison was I breathing before? You do have to take the filters out and clean them once in a while, depending how often you run it. And I'm like, this thing is so awesome. Getting a little hot in here. I was about to say, why don't I take my shirt off and just iron? I don't want to do that. I miss doing burpees. I miss working out. I just want to take it easy for at least another few days. But I'll see, do I want to, after I had COVID, I'm just being cautious about, working out too hard in case it damages my heart, in case there's inflammation in my heart from the, immune response and it needs to go away before I work out hard. I'm guessing it probably has, because it's all the brain fog stuff has gone away. But I can't be sure, and it's do I want to, I wouldn't necessarily work out. This week what I would do is start with cardio. So this week would be basically 4 weeks since my respiratory symptoms mostly went away. I still had the brain fog and stuff, which was scary for another week and a half or so. So I'm approaching a reasonable amount of time from when I got COVID. My pulse oxygen has been good. I've still been measuring it. And my heart has not been going out of control when I'm walking around a lot. And engaging in a little physical activity, moving stuff at my job, carting around stuff. I gotta push stuff on dollies and carts. yeah, my mind's like been out of it. Just not feeling like myself, but that's kind of, me on me. I got to generate the feeling in me with I miss exercise, so I'm again not trying to exercise yet. I do want to let, if my heart needs recovering to recover from COVID, from any inflammation, before I work it hard and risk doing permanent injury to it. I'm thinking it's probably fine, but why risk it? Like, why say, oh, I damaged my heart and I'm going to have heart damage and arrhythmia or whatever the rest of my life, and shorten my life and reduce my ability to exert myself physically, all because I wanted to work out a week earlier. That doesn't make sense. And this thing's working overtime now, this filter. It's so nice. I'm telling you, the air just feels so much crisper in here. Now that I actually got it working. I had the filters. I didn't realize this when the filters come in this Kowei air filter. I got down the corner off camera. They're wrapped in plastic. I've been running this thing for a month and the filters have not been doing a single thing because they're wrapped in plastic. Almost out of water in the iron. Let's see if I can iron this shirt in time. But I have to be much more diligent about doing my pelvic floor exercises in order to try and retrain my bladder to like not piss so much. Waking up all through the night miserable, dehydrated, crazy dehydrated. Like chugging water, and I shouldn't be chugging it, I should be sipping it throughout the day, and then pissing like crazy. If I just got up once to piss, that would be totally acceptable. Instead, I'm getting up 4, 6, 8 times a night. I'm like, something's not right. I doubt it's diabetes or anything. I've had this problem come and go for years. It usually doesn't go. It's just here. It's here to stay. So yeah, I'm not going to fold this. Superman shirt. I like this shirt. And this shirt my roommate gave to me, the one who just moved out. It is so freaking nice not to have somebody right next to me. Even though he was cool in his room, he didn't care what I was doing. It's still just nice to have some dignity, not have someone hear every move I make. And here's one of this figurine's really cool. From some like a store sort of on the street in Chinatown yesterday. When I left the temple, I just walked around a little bit. Well, I was heading towards the metro station. And I love this one, the Buddha and a turtle. I didn't have room on the other spot for it. Not a turtle, a frog. I'm not as enamored with the frog. I never read this shirt. It says, "Victory is ours." Good timing for that message. Victory is ours, comrades. The workers shall unite. Rise up and overthrow the chains of wage labor, wage serfdom, servitude. almost completely out of water on this little thing. See if I can finish ironing this shirt. And I'm telling you, not working when I had COVID, it just gave, even though I was like out of it for most of the time, gave me such a glimpse of what life could be like. In a way, it wasn't like a life I'd want with COVID, but life could be like if I'm just home and I'm getting paid. Because, you know, I had COVID emergency pay, so I'm still being paid my job. So I'm like, I gotta do this, and I gotta stop feeling sorry for myself and be like, well, I'm not there yet, so stop saying, I gotta have this, I gotta have this. No, I don't. I gotta be where I am. Is this the last shirt I have? Let's see. And again, I'll show you the statue I got from the Thien Hao Temple. This thing's awesome. I kind of wanted this other one, this guy who had really red skin. I could have gone either way. I like that the other one he was like in an action pose. Maybe I'll get it there next time. And I donated, but they're like, you know, they welcome anybody. Anybody's free to take stuff. But I'm like, if I can donate, I will. I should wipe this down too. It's probably been sitting out for a while. I can just feel that. Oh, another shirt. My roommate gave me this one too, an MF Doom shirt. I just washed it. Let's see, do I have water? I have a little bit. I think this could do it. It says special herbs. First I thought, does this say special herpes? I wouldn't want to advertise that. I don't think anybody should be ashamed of it. I'm just saying, no, why not advertise it? I think actually that would be like kind of a nice gesture, not for other people, but to show like, hey, I'm not ashamed of having herpes. Somebody clip that and just put it online somewhere. That would be funny. It kind of shouldn't be, but it's only funny because it's like, it seems like the exact opposite of what someone would say. Or it'd be funny if I responded like saying, I do not have herpes. And I am supposed to get the genital warts vaccine. I forgot to pick it up or get the injection at the pharmacy the other day as I left the optometrist office. But they're going to just send it to a pharmacy around me and do my thing. And tetanus vaccination. It's really like, I mean, it's okay to me, I guess, to be funny, like to think it's kind of funny, but it's like, it's a medical thing. It's a good thing to try and prevent. Like, yeah, absolutely. Get all the vaccines that are advisable for you. So doctor recommended tetanus and genital warts vaccine. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I kind of wonder, like, is it okay to get it this soon after COVID? Will that affect my immune response to it? I don't know. Doctor didn't say. I didn't ask him. I think that's all the shirts, and I'm just about out of water. Perfect timing. shirt. No, that's just underwear. Oh, no, one more shirt. One more shirt. I was talking to someone today about career advice who said, and I like this advice, even if I'm trying to make a music video for friends, don't do it for free. It doesn't mean charge them a ton, but just say, I have some extra time. Instead of charging like $700, I'll charge you $200 for it. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. Do that, make it reasonable, but still show I'm valuable. And I am doing a valuable service. People want this service. Be upfront about it. If they don't want it, that's fine. Move on. Because I'm like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Like, if I was doing it the other way around, like, I would absolutely want to pay like at least $200 to shoot like a small music video. Especially with someone as talented as me. Just about out of water now. It's amazing. I'm just standing here and I don't have to piss like crazy. Someone take that out of context. Like, I've been doing pelvic floor exercises, like Kegel exercises, and I've been adding a 1/4 tablespoon of salt to my meals. Basically 3 meals a day. I also have a snack. I didn't add it to that. I don't think I did. So like a tablespoon of salt a day. Because if I'm going to be drinking all this water, and even though I'm not exercising, my body's still like, got kind of a quick metabolism and, did gain some muscle for what it's worth. And I'm just walking a lot. For whatever it's worth, if I'm drinking that much water, I should be adding electrolytes, right? And I gotta be determined to save more money. Alright, I'm gonna fold up my clothes, but my hands are fairly well moisturized, but I want to moisturize them a little bit more. This is weird kind of cheap lotion I got at CVS, but I really like the smell of it. It's just this pleasant smell. Reminds me of like some kind of lotion my mom let us use as kids, or I forget where she used. I forget what it was now. But it had this kind of weird, vaguely medicinal smell. Medicine smell. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to say. What a luxury, not have someone 3 feet away from me. Excuse me. It's like right now I haven't even earned that editing job or coloring job or music video job. I say job because I've just been slacking on my effort in a way. Not even my like effort is in the hours and work I put in, like my mental effort. My mind's distracted. I'm like, that's not good. I need to get focused, be back sort of into what I'm into. Like writing a lot. That's the big thing. I gotta brush my teeth after eating all that fruit. Too much sugar. Damn, I put these socks and all my other clothes through the heating machine, the dryer, twice on high heat. How long have I just been going here without talking? I got totally lost in thought. Some of the socks and my underwear are still damp. That was 45 minutes times two. Still. Yeah, this is amazing. I don't have to just piss like crazy. And I don't have to feel the urge to drink a ton of water. I can just sip a little bit. This is amazing. This is a miracle. It's a New Year's miracle. I don't have to piss like crazy. I've got to really be conscientious about doing pelvic floor exercises. It's basically like tightening your pee holding muscles. It would be the muscles you use if you're pissing and then you just stop. You cut off the stream. So I hope you all learned something. I wonder if you could hear me crack my back. It gets easier to crack every year. One sock I can't find the sock for. Oh, maybe in here. Where's this thing? Oh, there it is. I want to get up even earlier tomorrow morning, like 2:40 in the morning. That would be really nice. Like, act like I'm motivated, and then I'll feel motivated. What am I doing? I gotta move the tripod so I can get to my white clothing bag. I'm gonna dump this out. Now, I can't believe I'm so happy. I don't have to just go urinate right now. Man, the Taoist temple was so nice yesterday. What a beautiful place. I'm gonna be there for the Lunar New Year. January 21st. They're gonna have a festival on the street. They're gonna close the whole street. Cool. All right, so I'll give you another look at the stuff I got from Chinatown yesterday. And also the Kowei air filter. So this thing, I didn't know air is supposed to come out of here like heavily. Like I could feel it before. Now it's like I can sort of smell the charcoal. That little device there for plugging in, that goes to that heated blanket. That is a marvel of human ingenuity. Also, I've got some of my unevenly placed. It's okay. I celebrate the unevenly placed and the sort of looping here out posters. Office hours. Vic Berger. Hello, everybody. Vic, Tim, Doug, Harold Lloyd, Fight Club. So I got this a little while ago. This is something I got from the Taoist temple. I got my figurine there, my statuette, my books. Yeah, that stuff, whatever. And these little well, this one I already had, and so I rounded out with these other ones. I was like, oh crap, I have 2 Buddhas. I should have gotten something else. I really should have, but that's okay. It's like, I don't know what I'll do. I want to put one of these Buddhas somewhere else, or alternatively, have nothing but Buddhas here. And this thing glows in the dark. I didn't realize that until a few days ago. I've had this for like 2 years. All right, everyone. I've got to get to work. I want to start retyping out one of my favorite screenplays. I got to decide what. But I may as well do a little project for myself to make some work. So I'm going to go. Thanks for watching, everyone. And stay tuned, subscribe. I'm going to keep editing and making more videos. So I'm excited for that. All right, everybody.